Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And he still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. By myself. I could get it by myself.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And a glance.
Told us about him this week, that no matter what happens, whether he throws 7 interceptions or 7 touchdown passes.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Escaping the pressure right. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. Extending the arm.
Oh, yes, it
works.
And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A big play there on the catch.
Go to the crib.
Run, and even 80 yards. So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. He'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this is cool. Touchdown, Patriots. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove. I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
You're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind. To a 3rd down. Darnold off the play fake.
Too easy out here.
Escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a fly.
Bruh, run back behind over there.
Taken down behind the line. Brandon Copeland. Able to get him down behind
Y'all
the line
scared
of
that we get a
scrimmage.
touchdown, I mean.
Loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield.
You go to the crib. To the crib.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Odell Beckham, 85 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Gostkowski with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. By the end of last year, Herndon had solidified himself as the primary tight end for New York. The overall second leading receiver in 2018 on the team behind Robbie Anderson.
Go to sleep.
In fact, his
Go to
39
sleep.
catches, most among rookie tight ends in the league a season ago. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. We've become so accustomed to it, you sort of take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every
Let's
year,
go. He
is
missed
trying to
that.
make
Let's
sure
go.
they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Let's go. Turn me up. Best quarterback right now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard
Best
line.
quarterback. Look, look, look.
Look to throw here.
Best quarterback.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one.
The next Tom Brady.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely confident in what they do.
We fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've got nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think
did.
you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold.
Let's
He
go.
will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that.
How the heck?
It's intercepted.
He got interception, bro.
Marcus May with a pick. And they have possession.
I don't care, really, bro.
38-yard line.
So this team,
So
this
here's
team
a
really
first and
trash.
10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Darnold.
Sit down, boys.
Escape, and he goes down. Mike Bennett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. On the counter,
Sit down.
and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The Jets on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 19.
You gotta sit down.
There, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Here's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing.
To the crib.
Look at him
To the
go.
crib. To the crib.
The way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And, you know, you and I praise tight ends in today's game a lot for being just like a bigger-bodied wide receiver. Boy, a play that long from that position, you just didn't used to see that as much.
No, you were really just counting on the tight end position to catch the football and get what they got on the catch. And now it's the run after the catch that makes them so dangerous. Hard to bring those big guys down when they get rolling.
Couldn't bring him down here. Got into the end zone. Gostkowski for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Let's go.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up right here at the 30-yard line. Le'Veon Bell and the Jets ready to begin their next drive. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you get a chance to come back to it. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
There's still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. On 2nd down, it's Bell. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now Darnold, caught here by Bell.
You ain't going nowhere.
They lose yardage here, back at the 47. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Sit down.
Escape, and he goes down. J.J. Watt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Jets are going to use the first of their. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down.
Sit down.
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And that'll bring up 4th down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw now on first down.
To the crib.
For Hopkins.
To the crib.
That's caught inside the 20.
To the crib.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him, take a shot with him. Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
Gostkowski the extra point, and a route is on here in the first half. This one taken just inside the 10. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string.
Let's go.
Double team, and it's intercepted.
Let's go. We do this.
Dante Hightower. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Again?
Oh, a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
There's some bull.
Picked off by the linebacker.
It's okay.
Jenkins.
Y'all still trash.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, first and 10, right at the 30.
Sit down.
Take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell.
Sit down, fat boy.
He's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Darnold.
Y'all still trash.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Darnold on first down.
Let's go.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find his tight end, Chris Herndon, and that'll bring up second down. On second down, it's Bell, and he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Let's go. Hold it. Let's go.
So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right? Whether it's with some package or nickel package.
Sit down.
They want to run out there. They feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Well, it hasn't been a whole lot of fun for Le'Veon Bell in this ball game, trying to find room to run the ball. I'm sure they're going to have to change some things up because he's so versatile. They've got to get the ball in his hands somehow and create some space because they're losing this game.
Well, defensively, you've got to key in on Bell, make him the focal point to stop it, and they've been able to do that.
And he has gotten better every year he's been in the league, always adding something to his game, one of the premier runners in the NFL.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. Good move at the 30. A second shoot.
To the crib.
Tackle now with Allen.
To the crib.
I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
To the crib.
New England Patriots touchdown. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about. Coming out of college, you're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
The point after try.
Told you, you're the best quarterback.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Bell, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017, a tick under 1,300 yards and almost 700 more receiving. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. These guys have punted down. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Darnold now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They run with Bell on first down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. Second and 5 now. Darnold, that's complete. It's Bell. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold, fighting to stay upright. And that's going to be incomplete.
I'd love to know what he's saying in the huddle now to his guys up front, because it's been a steady stream of pressure on him this entire game. That time, able to avoid the sack, but he's got to talk to his offensive line and say, guys, just a couple seconds extra, please.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Darnold to throw again. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, He used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This
but
one of our
she's
guys.
singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down, not so hot, 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing again is Darnold. A screen to Bell. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On the ready.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
No, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37.
And they just had another big completion there. And I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
The age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Thomas. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Darnold now to throw. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on third. Again, it's Bell. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He gets it to Thomas. Thomas barreling ahead, and they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really good pickup of 28 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means into the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means our offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Yeah, everyone dialed in. Todd Gurley standing by as lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here. Caught by the tight end, Watson. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have.